Good morning. Trying to get the camera to come on. I've used this one so long, about time to get another one. Alright, Bowie knife. You've already seen the video on that. I hope you have. If you hadn't, check it out. Now we got to make a sheath for it. Now this is a really cheap, flimsy import sheath that came in with a knife similar to this that I did a couple years back. I made a new sheath for that knife, and they didn't want this one, so I just threw it in the drawer. It just so happens fits like a glove. So I'm going to use this one for a pattern. Let me wrap this back up and put it away. So don't take a chance on knocking it on the floor or nothing. Hang on, we'll be back in a second. Alright, here we go. Now this is the front side. Now it's important to be careful and get it oriented right, or you will waste some leather. Ask me how I know that. Grandpa's ice pick, or Pawpaw. Trace it out. Okay, we know that's our front. Where it is. Go ahead and cut our welts. All we're doing, mark them anyway. You know what? I can do it without that ruler easier. These don't have to be perfect because they have to be trimmed off in the end anyway, on the edges. That. Now y'all seen me do this before, regular viewers, making sheaths. The owner of this knife is fairly new to the channel. He may not have seen it, and this is his, so let him see how his sheath is being made. Take our round knife and just cut it out. Gibson leather. My buddy Bruce. That is a fine knife right there. And it is sharp. Scary sharp. Because that's thick leather. That's not... One side is as thick as that entire chop suey sheath there. Put those to the side for right now. I know y'all just reached for your phone. That was mine. We have a on the chat thing, a family chat where all the kids are on there, and my granddaughter's on there, and it goes off all during the day. They jabbering back and forth with each other. Alright, there we go. There's our front. Next step. This one's have to be longer, so we'll go up here on this part. And this is the back side. We'll trace the front. do the back. Just flip it over like that. Then we got to leave room up here for our belt loop. There should be plenty right there. Same thing. Mark the shape first. Going slow this morning. Uncle Arthritis is back. Okay. Let me check this to make absolutely sure somebody's not trying to get a hold of me. Then we'll do the belt loop section. Alright, we're done with this. For now. Until we get another knife that size. Alright, that wasn't nobody looking for me. They were. My oldest daughter decided to go back to work. Been a stay-at-home mommy for a good while now. All the kids are in school and she is back at work, and she is a substitute teacher. Works 2 or 3 of the schools around here. This is her first day back, so we're all wishing her good luck. Alright, so our belt loop. For now, until I get it folded over and bent, let's just go up to the top. Got our mark here so we know where it has to stop. Have to order leather again not too long from now, and used to get these pieces for like $15–18. Now they are much more than that. And the high grade, which is not really any better than this, is way more than that. So cut it there. What am I doing? There we go. Start right down here. That. Now we have 2 sides. Like that. Our mark here, let's put the reference mark right there so we know. And it's going to fold over like this. Let's see, we'll come up here. No pattern on this, we'll just eyeball it something to look good. There we go. Somebody asked me about the restorations I had. I have done some of them. I've got another box full ready to go. Didn't video any of them because everything that's in this box y'all have already seen on previous videos. I hate to keep showing the same thing over and over. So. There is some in the next box though that I don't think y'all have seen. Okay, just like that. Now, depending on where the handle falls in here, we'll trim off some of this when it's all put together. When it's like that. Alright, next steps are very easy. We're just going to glue down our welts and the absolute best leather glue to use is that. I've used it for well over 10 years. Absolutely no problem. Be there, just like that. Be back in a few minutes. Alright, I got a test fit before I sew anything. Okay, that's going to work out just about right. Let's see, so let's come up right in here. Trim that. Trim it there. Get plenty of support. It'll be so bulky and blocky looking right there. And we're going to put a strap across here, button strap here. Sew this down. And we'll continue on from there. Like that. Turn it this way. I'll get it turned like I want it here in a minute. There we go. Aggravating. You gotta talk to it while you're doing it. Like that. There we go. A little bit wide right here. I don't like that. So let's go. A little bit more of that. There we go. It looks much more better. There we go. Grind everything flat. Get our steps and all on that. We'll work on that here in just a minute. We're going to bevel our edges here, or chamfer, however you want to say it. Easier to do it now and get a more accurate line up for the threads for the stitching. Backside maker's mark, good old American flag. I do believe this fella is a veteran. Now at the very end, this will get a little bit more grinding, sanding, whatever you want to call it. Dress it up just a little bit more. Now take our little grooving tool here. Make sure we're centered, and we are. This is going to indicate where our stitches go. Punch the hole for stitching. I use the drill press method. Works just fine. Never had any luck with the hand punchy thing. Okay, what this will do is line up the holes, plus the thread will sit down in that little groove, so it's not sticking way out. And a second pass down there. There we go. And here, I'll go ahead and glue this now. So I'll sew this first, then we'll drill and do that. That way then we can locate our hold down strap. Another day at the office. Alright, got the belt loop sewed in. It's not going anywhere. Got my holes prepared for sewing, and that's what we're going to do next. Now this is a artificial sinew material that I like to use. Much better than the cotton thread that a lot of people use, because it will not rot. Cotton thread over time will rot. I've got a very long piece because I want one solid piece. I'm going to go all the way down and then come all the way back around. And that is basically a saddle stitch with one needle instead of two. It's the same thing. It'll be 2 layers of this all the way around, which will make it very, very strong. We'll just start here. And this will take a few minutes, so leave us a big tag out there so we can tie it up when we get done. The ideal way to do these, any kind of leather, is with a machine, sewing machine. But I don't have one. Got a regular sewing machine, not a leather machine. Very, 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 very expensive. And I still like the idea of a handmade, hand-stitched sheath, or any kind of leather. I got another leather project over there going. It'll be sewn the same way. To me, it makes it different than anything you can buy. You can't buy this in a store like Walmart or any of those goofy places. There we go. Go all the way down, come all the way back around, and we'll see it when it's done. All right, we're sewed up. Let's give it a test fit before we get the oil hot. Oil dip it to waterproof it. There we go, right there. Now I debated even putting the cross strap on because it fits in there so well, but just in case, get out, take a fall, or God forbid get dumped upside down, something like that, which that kind of thing happens if you're out in the woods sometimes. Excuse the camera shaking there. It has happened. It's happened to me. And that's secured with a Chicago screw. Loctited in, so that should not come out. But when it gets on the belt a few times, that'll flatten all out good, especially once I oil dip it. And there we go. Let's get the oil hot and dip it, then we'll see it in the very end in just a few minutes. Alright, finally getting a little bit of rain. Now the oil is hot. That is 200 degrees neat's foot oil. Dip it, hot dip. It will seal up that leather and make it look really nice. And let's see, hang on. Hang it right up here. Let it dry. Then we'll burnish the edges, and that one will be done. Alright, it quit raining, now it started again. Pretty big thunderstorm. Before it gets too bad, let's see our final sheath here. There we go. Edges are burnished. Fits in there very nice. There we go. Like that. Alright, very nice. Now that will complete, with the exception of putting the edge on there. I will do that as it goes out the door. But this well, he is a veteran, Army Ranger. I know several Rangers. He has ordered another knife to go with this one, and I will get on that one tomorrow morning, and we'll get that one knocked out, send them all back at the same time. But there we go. Hope y'all enjoyed watching this little sheath build. I thank you very much for watching. I thank you for your support. Hit the like button, please, the thumbs up button. That helps a lot. I haven't said it too much lately, but because people were hitting the like button, now they're not. So please hit the like button. That helps the channel a lot. And I need all the help I can get on the channel right now. So there you go. Thank y'all for watching. Thank you for your support, and I'll see y'all in a couple days.